and you just want to live a normal life. Dustin and Steve died. I'm not crazy. But seriously, why? What did she do to Mike? So, did anyone else have a hatred for Stranger Things before they even watched it, or was that just me? Obviously, Stranger Things has been out for a long time now, but I've only recently watched it. Partly because it came out when I was like 9 or something and I was never really old enough to watch it, and partly because I just absolutely, for literally no reason, despised that show with every fiber of my being. No joke, anytime I would hear about the new season that just dropped or anything related to that show, I hated majority of the actors I would see online just because they were from Stranger Things. What kind of logic is that? The funny thing is, I never hated Millie Bobby Brown, who's literally the face of Stranger Things, but that's just because I watched her in Enola Holmes way before Stranger Things, so I've loved her ever since Enola Holmes. And everybody else who I'd never seen before, I absolutely just hated. For no reason. But before anyone comes at me in the comments for being an absolute hater, which honestly I would stand behind considering I had no reason to hate, but you will be happy to know I was reluctant because after years and years of absolutely hating that show for literally no reason, and never being old enough to watch it, I realized, hang on a minute, I am old enough to watch it now. And I don't even know why I haven't watched it sooner because I've been old enough for a while now. I was like, what the heck? I'll just put on the first episode. Who cares? I probably won't even like it. But I put it on anyway. Let's just say I binge watched all 3 seasons in 3 days. But I am all caught up now. I had a kind of good reason not to like it because it looked like something I wouldn't like. But there was absolutely no reason to be hating anything related to it whatsoever. After years and years of not actually seeing Stranger Things, not knowing anything about Stranger Things, never seen it on my For You page, nothing. The second I start watching, I freaking get spoilers. I got spoiled finding out that Eddie dies and that Vecna was Henry all along. What the heck, algorithm? Real quickly, here are just my thoughts on each season. Season 1. This is the best season out of all of them in my opinion because it just had me hooked on the edge of my seat the whole time. And it just has a charm that the other seasons kind of lack. Love all of the characters. They're all so adorable. R.I.P. Barb. You will be missed. But I honestly forgot you existed. Sorry. Steve started out as a jerk, but oh my gosh, he's my favorite character. Season 2. Honestly, not that bad. Kind of slow and boring, but I kind of liked Elle's edgy look if you kind of like get rid of the oversized shirt or whatever's going on down here. In my opinion, she was really cool this season. I missed the edge that she had. She kind of lost that in the later seasons. Dart was cute, but why? Dustin, why? 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 Good thing it worked out for them, but seriously, why? I loved Bob. R.I.P. The ending was so cute and wholesome. I actually loved that ending. And I cried my eyes out at Hopper's death. Season 3. Hopper's back. After all that crying I did, he just comes back. Like, yay, Hopper's back. Woo! Hated the Russian side quest, but love Robin and Mother Steve. Mike is so out of line when it comes to Hopper. Like, ooh, if he spoke to my dad like that, he would never be coming back. Never ending story. This season was way too gory for my stomach. I did not enjoy that. No! Hopper! Oh my gosh, is that a spider? No, it's not. Okay. No, Hopper! No. Why? Oh great, 11 lost her powers. We're all doomed. Season 4. Way more suspenseful and creepier compared to the other seasons, I must say. Hopper's alive! Woohoo! But of course he's stuck nowhere near them. And then they had to have a freaking Russian side quest. Oh my gosh, can we drop this already? Argyle is literally one of my favorite characters. And Eddie as well. Like Steve, Eddie, and Argyle, top 3 favorite characters. I felt so bad for Elle with her bullies. Shayla, you've been through so much, and you just want to live a normal life. Mike was being such a jerk this season. Like, he didn't just see Elle get bullied by her whole entire school. And considering he knows she's kind of, like, new to life, She doesn't understand how to act socially normal, but he still throws a tantrum anyway. And on top of that, treats Will like he's dirt, even though he's his best friend. Are you kidding me? Can we just give an R.I.P. to Elle's hair? R.I.P. Elle's hair. You will be missed. I feel so bad for Elle this season. Like, literally, she just wants to live a normal life, and everything just keeps going wrong. I feel so, she doesn't deserve this. I feel so bad. Love Max. Eddie. Eddie, no. I cried so much when he died. Can you tell? I wrote the script before I finished watching season 5. I wrote the script, like, in January. Ignore the fact that this is out like 100 months later. And my prediction that I had written was that Elle and anyway, everyone is going to join in together in order to defeat Vecna, or there's going to be like a big twist that everyone actually gets a happy ever after, but I doubt that. Irony after finishing that season now. I had other predictions where Holly and the kids are going to die and all the characters are going to rise up with the power of friendship and they will defeat Vecna. Will use, that's a very difficult sentence to say, he will use his powers along with Carly and Eleven. Carly and Eleven are going to sacrifice themselves, and it ends with all the characters playing D&D in memory of them or something like that. My other prediction was the kids are going to rise up to weaken Vecna. Eleven and Callie don't sacrifice themselves, but Will dies, either from the hands of Vecna or Callie, along with Max. Wait, why would Carly and Max want to kill Will? I don't remember why I put down that Max would kill Will. Or actually why Carly would kill Will either? I don't know. I think I saw a theory somewhere, but anyway. Oh, or Carly will kill Max at the hands of Vecna. I don't actually know what I've written here, but anyway. Eleven doesn't sacrifice herself, but Hopper kills Callie out of retaliation of what she did to Mike. What did she do to Mike? What did I miss? Did I forget to write stuff? What did she do to Mike? Maybe it was supposed to be what she did to Will. So if Carly kills Will, then Hopper kills Callie out of retaliation of what she did to Will. And they all end off moving out of Hawkins for good. Or another theory is Dustin and Steve die because both of them, if one dies, the other one dies. So they're both dead. Carly and Eleven sacrifice themselves and all the children die. That's a really gruesome theory. Oh my gosh. What was I actually on in January? Or my last theory, which was everyone dies and Vecna wins. Season 5. What's up with Eleven's powers? Why does she shut down after every 2 seconds? When you were 12, you were throwing trains. What's this? You can't flip a can. What is this? I actually love Holly's character, but it kind of doesn't make any sense that your final season is not following a person from the main people that we've been following since they were like 12. Random choice, but okay. I did not expect Will to get powers except for the fact that I got spoiled that he got them. I actually feel so bad for Carly. Like, she's been through so much and has been so traumatized. Probably even more traumatized than Elle. Vice versa. Maybe not. Maybe the same. But, like, nobody cares for her and she was getting treated so terribly by all the characters. Like, even Hopper. Like, I know you want to protect Elle and stuff, but, like, come on. She's a child, too. I think she was a child at least. But like still, like she's been through so much and they were just like, yeah, let's leave her. Let's let her die. Let's kill her. And honestly, even though I don't want them both to die, she kind of had a good reason to want to stop everything and stop other children from dealing with it. When I first finished season 5, I actually cried my eyes out and I was like, such a great way to wrap up the story. That then when I went online and I thought everybody was in agreement that it was a really good ending. Like, damn, none of the characters died. Yay, they got a happy ending. Woohoo. And then I go online and everybody's trashing it. And everybody's saying how it was a terrible ending and more characters should have died. Which is probably true. But then after hearing out everybody on the internet, I'm like, what actually was that ending? Like, why was the fight with Vecna, the final showdown, shorter than the stupid Russian side quest? That had more stakes in it than Vecna. I did see a theory going around, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows about, at least you should know about it, is the conformity theory. which is basically, I'm not going to tell you. You can go look it up online because there is too much information for me to actually talk about. But the gist of it is that Vecna is alive, and the ending was actually all fake, and it's all just Vecna tricking us. And, like, there's a bunch of evidence online that you can go do your own research for. But I 100% fully believe in this theory because there's just way too much evidence for it not to be true. I can't go over it. I can make a separate video about the conformity theory because it's just this video was supposed to be out when season 5 had already finished. I had this script fully finished like the day after I watched the ending. I was writing the script as season 5 was still coming out. I need to get this video out, and now I'm really rambling. But anyway, basically, I fully believe in that theory, and even though the date where everybody thought conformity theory was gonna happen or something, whatever that was, even though that date has passed, there's still more dates that it could be, guys. They're psyching us out. I swear, it can't be that. I swear the ending is. I swear it's gonna be whenever Will's birthday is. It's November something. That's the day it's gonna happen, guys. I have. There's other dates that I don't remember right now, but that's the date it's gonna happen. I swear. Don't. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. The conformity gate is real. And ignore the fact that that documentary came out saying that the writers were writing season 5 as they were recording it and like everything was rushed and they were using ChatGPT and all that stuff. Like, ignore all that. Conformity gate is real. I swear. I just know it. There's too many loose ends and there's too much. There's just too much. There's just too many inconsistencies. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed whatever this video is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below your theories, opinions, or anything. Really, just comment. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Mwah.